afternoon, I'm Ben Newman. Welcome to Forexample Trading. It's Friday the 3rd of August and it is just coming up to 4:30 p.m. UK time. Excuse me. So it's been an interesting first week to August. Had a bit of a lull just towards the end of the month there, and then everything went nuts when we went into August. Bit of a non-start of the first day, just with all the new regulations that came in, the ESMA regulations. We were kind of juggling that, making sure everyone was prepared and had accounts that they could use adequately. I think we've got around that now. Certainly my funds have moved over to a new account, so I'm using IC Markets now. They're excellent. So if you do want an account with them, there's a link in the description of this video, and they do not fall under the EU regulations, which will very much restrict what you can do with trading. You need a huge account size if you're going to do anything decent with Forex trading. So this gets around it. All right. So if you do want an account with them, you can register via the link in the description. Any more information, again, link in the description. My email, ben@forexampletrading.com, and I can talk you through anything that you need to know about that. There'll be thousands of people out there that want to change over. So if you do want to do that, we've got a solution for you. Anyway, back to the trades. Then yesterday, the rate hikes in the UK caused the pound to absolutely drop like a stone. I don't think any of us really expected it. Some of us just decided not to trade it. I did trade it. I lost a bit of money yesterday, but we made it all back up today. Obviously, when a trend drops that low, you're in a position there where you can just trade it back up again. And that's exactly what we did today, especially with the turn of gold. So I'm going to talk you through that. I'm going to keep it brief, but the key things to remember: the rate hike in the UK, that's given opportunity to trade with that pound. All right, so long on the pound is really what we're going to see going into next week. I'm pretty sure of that. And also gold is on the up as well, and that's meant that it hit 1205 earlier today, and again we're able to trade that on its way back up. The US dollar then weakened as a result of that also, so we also know that we can trade against the US dollar rather than having to follow it or trying to challenge it in its directional pull. So let's have a look at what we've got. First of all, so let's have a look at the trends we've got here. So here's the dollar index, and you can see it's just hit a peak here. This is the 4-hour chart, but if I change it to a daily chart, you can see it's just peaked out here at 95.2, and this tells us that the US dollar across the board will now be weakening. For how long we don't know, but certainly for the short term it is weakening. That's given us opportunity to trade against it today. Here was the gold signal. This is a 4-hour chart, so this is where we picked this up. This was the signal that went out this morning. We saw the turn here at 1205, picked it up at 1206.67, and we followed it all the way up. And I think it's still rising. Yeah, it is. There we go. So look at that. This is the direction that I put on the signal this morning, and it's followed it almost exactly. Does look like it's slowing down a bit, but that doesn't surprise me as we're coming up to the weekend. So this trade alone has made me well over $1,000 today. I'll show you it. There it is. $1,249 it's made me. I have pulled it now because it's started to change direction, and we're getting close to the weekend, but that to me, very happy. We did drop a few other big trades as well, as you can see here, but this one's more than made up for it. We've still got an AUD CAD active, and I'm tempted to leave that, and I'll show you why. It's because we're in this position here. Again, a 4-hour chart, and this is the lowest point it's been, I think, this year. Let's have a look. This is a daily chart. Where's the start of the year? So it's actually at its lowest point, apart from May. No, it is. It dropped to its lowest point since, where are we? Since June 2016. All right. So we knew it was going to change direction, but the Canadian dollar really pushing this to its absolute limits. And now we've got an opportunity to just trade this as it goes back up. And there we can see it here. Look. All right, we've already taken advantage of this movement, but this is going to carry on going. And my prediction on this, if you want a tip, a top trade tip, is to get in a buy trade on the Australian Canadian dollar. And I think this will go all the way up to probably 0.988 originally. You probably have 3 take profit levels here, maybe at 0.97, then again, at 0.972, then again at 0.978, there or thereabouts. And then it'll probably go all the way up to 988 eventually, maybe even beyond that. But you're talking, if you're placing a trade size of even 0.5 of a lot, you're talking thousands in profit there, no doubt about it. All right, so and if you're patient enough, you can just follow that up. It will fluctuate around a bit, but that's a very good trade to take. The other ones we've got GBP JPY, which we've had trades on today, and again in a very extreme position. Only one way this is going to go. GBP USD, there was where it dropped, bouncing like a ball, as you can see, till it broke through, and then it pushed to its limits here, and again it's picking back up. So if I show you this on a 4-hour chart, we could probably see this going all the way up to, yeah, so you could take this up to 133, probably beyond that, certainly up to 132. That's where it's going to go. So there's some big movement to take advantage of there, just following that pound. Got to be patient with it. There will be ups and downs on the way, but if you get in now, it's going to give you the trades, give the trade room to breathe if it does need fluctuations or over weekends or overnights. And this is a very good opportunity here. So listen, we're going to go into next week smiling, because both we're up on this week and next week looks like an absolute blinder. So I'm really looking forward to it. There are still spaces available in the trading arena, limited to 100 spaces, but there are still spaces left. £249 that offer, and that gets you the dedicated signals channel, the exclusive trading arena with loads of knowledge in there, one-on-one support from myself, any live broadcast we do, as well as that Forex course. So what are you waiting for? You know, you're missing out on thousands in profit, a great trading arena to be involved in. If you do want to do this and you want to make this work, this is the place to do it. You just have to come into our free arena and ask anyone in there. You know, they'll tell you themselves. So you don't have to listen to it from me. Yeah, come and find out for yourself. All right, whatever you do, have a great weekend. I look forward to seeing you next week, and hopefully it will be in the trading arena where you can start making some profit along with us. Have a great weekend.